Hello there, fellow coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to the channel World Rare Coins, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be worth a small fortune. From hidden gems that could be worth a fortune to little-known coins with a rich history, we'll explore it all. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our exciting discoveries. And now grab your magnifying glasses and let's start our today's video. On top one today, we're exploring a coin that might be tucked away in your pocket or hidden in an old jar of change, but could be worth a small fortune: the 2002 Tennessee State Quarter. You might be thinking, it's just a regular quarter, right? But trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly ordinary coin has become a hot commodity in the world of numismatics. We all know the 50 State Quarters program was a game-changer for coin collectors. Launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999, it was a celebration of America's history, with each state getting its own quarter to honor its unique contributions to the nation. Tennessee, a state known for its rich cultural history, was the 16th state in the series to be honored, with its quarter being released in 2002. But what makes the Tennessee quarter so interesting is not just its design, but the incredible story behind its creation, its value, and the impact it's had on collectors. The year 2002 was a momentous one for the United States. It marked the dawn of a new century, and the country was enjoying a period of relative peace and prosperity. However, on the global stage, there were economic changes brewing that would soon affect countries everywhere. In the middle of all this, the U.S. Mint was hard at work, producing coins that would symbolize the strength and diversity of the states. Tennessee, known for its musical heritage, especially country music, was an obvious choice for the program. The Tennessee Quarter had to embody the essence of the state, and it does so in an incredibly artistic way. It was released to much fanfare, and coin collectors immediately began clamoring to get their hands on it. But as with all coin releases, not all versions of this coin are created equal, and many of them have become more valuable as time has passed. Let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2002 Tennessee State Quarter features a beautiful and highly symbolic design. On the reverse side, you'll find a depiction of a guitar, which is a tribute to Tennessee's legendary influence on the music industry. The state has produced some of the most iconic musicians in history, from Elvis Presley to Johnny Cash, and this guitar symbolizes their lasting legacy. Surrounding the guitar are the stunning Smoky Mountains, which represent the state's natural beauty and its importance as a tourist destination. Above the guitar, the word Tennessee is proudly displayed, along with the state's motto, agriculture and commerce. This motto represents the state's early history and the agricultural industry that was crucial to its development. Now, let's talk about the importance of the minting process. The 2002 Tennessee Quarter, like all state quarters, was struck by the U.S. Mint in large quantities. It was made in the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco minting facilities, which helped ensure that the quarter made its way into the hands of millions of Americans. However, despite the high volume of coins produced, there's a catch. Only a small number of these coins were kept in pristine, uncirculated condition. Many of the coins were immediately put into circulation and spent as part of everyday transactions. As a result, most of the 2002 Tennessee quarters you'll find today will show signs of wear and tear, scratches, discoloration, and general damage that occurs when coins are used over time. But here's where the value of this coin really starts to shine. You see, collectors don't just want any 2002 Tennessee quarter. They're after coins that have been preserved in perfect condition, preferably ones that have never been used in circulation at all. These coins are referred to as uncirculated, meaning they still look as fresh as the day they were minted. A coin in this condition is much rarer than the coins that were spent over the years, and that rarity gives it value. But even more intriguing is the possibility of finding a rare mint error coin. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process. It could be an issue like a misaligned die, where part of the design is off-center, or a coin that's struck with too much or too little pressure, causing part of the design to be missing or faint. These errors are often considered mistakes by the mint, but in the world of coin collecting, mistakes can be worth big money. In the case of the 2002 Tennessee State Quarter, there have been a few known errors that have piqued the interest of collectors. For example, there have been reports of quarters with missing details or misaligned designs, which make them even more valuable. Error coins are extremely rare and highly sought after, which only increases the appeal of this already captivating coin. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the value of this coin today? While most 2002 Tennessee quarters are worth only 25 cents, the value of certain versions of this coin has skyrocketed over time. Uncirculated Tennessee quarters, especially those in perfect condition, have sold for prices far above their face value. But the real showstopper is the rarest of them all, a 2002 Tennessee state quarter that has sold for a jaw-dropping $56,000. Yes, that's right, $56,000. This incredible value is driven by the rarity of the coin, its historical significance, and the pristine condition in which it was kept. When you think about it, that quarter could be worth more than some people's entire car, or even a down payment on a house. It's proof that when it comes to rare coins, condition and rarity can have a huge impact on value.so. If you've got a 2002 Tennessee state quarter sitting in your collection or tucked away in an old jar of coins, it might just be worth a closer look. While most of these coins are worth their face value, you never know. You could have a rare, uncirculated version or even an error coin that's worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2002 Tennessee state quarter is one coin that's worth keeping an eye on. On top 2, we're diving into a hidden treasure that you may have overlooked in your pocket change or tucked away in your collection. The 2007 Idaho state quarter. You may be thinking it's just another state quarter, but trust me, by the time we're done, you'll see that this coin is much more than that. From its fascinating design to its historical significance and remarkable value, the 2007 Idaho quarter is a coin that truly stands out. Let's begin by looking at the bigger picture. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched a groundbreaking program, the 50 State Quarters Program. This program aimed to celebrate the history and culture of each of the 50 states by releasing a unique quarter for each one. The coins were released in the order that the states entered the Union, and it was a move that created an immense buzz among collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. By the time 2007 rolled around, the program was entering its final stages, with the 43rd state, Idaho, set to be honored that year. But before we get into the design and history of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter, let's take a moment to reflect on what made the 50 State Quarters program such a big deal. This initiative marked a departure from the traditional approach to U.S. coin design, which had been dominated by images of historical figures and national symbols. For the first time, Americans were able to hold coins in their hands that represented the individual states, each with its own unique design and symbolism. By 2007, the State Quarters program had been running for almost a decade, and people had started to collect them like never before. The Idaho Quarter was the 43rd release in this series, and its release brought the spotlight to Idaho's rich history and stunning landscapes. Now let's turn our attention to the design of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a stunning image that encapsulates the natural beauty of the state. Featured prominently is a depiction of a soaring peregrine falcon, an iconic bird of prey that was once on the brink of extinction but has since made a remarkable recovery in the wilds of Idaho. Below the falcon, you can see the outline of the state itself, with the words Idaho and Esto Perpetua, which is the state's official motto, meaning, let it be perpetual. The image of the peregrine falcon is not only breathtaking but also deeply symbolic. This bird represents the resilience of nature, the importance of conservation, and Idaho's efforts to protect its unique wildlife. The falcon's wings spread across the coin, creating a dynamic and powerful visual, which conveys the strength and beauty of the state. Surrounding the falcon is a border that mimics the rugged mountains and forests of Idaho, which are famous for their vast wilderness areas and scenic beauty. The 2007 Idaho Quarter is a true reflection of the state's identity, drawing inspiration from its natural wonders and its rich history. But the story of the Idaho State Quarter doesn't stop with its design. It's also deeply rooted in the historical context of Idaho's statehood. Idaho became the 43rd state to join the Union on July 3, 1890, and its coin honors this milestone in American history. What makes this coin even more special is the care and attention that went into its creation. The U.S. Mint worked closely with officials from Idaho to ensure that the quarter accurately represented the state's culture and history. The design was chosen through a competition, with input from local residents, artists, and historians. The winning design was selected for its powerful imagery and its ability to capture the spirit of Idaho in a single, breathtaking image. Now that we've looked at the design, let's talk about the minting details of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter. Like all the coins in the 50 State Quarters program, the Idaho Quarter was minted in large numbers. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins, and they were distributed across the country, making their way into everyday circulation. The minting process took place at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mint facilities, ensuring that the coin was widely available to the public. However, as with all coins, not every Idaho quarter is created equal. Over the years, some of these quarters have become more desirable than others. The key to the value of any coin lies in its rarity, condition, and any unique features it may have. In the case of the 2007 Idaho quarter, most of the coins in circulation today are fairly common, with little difference between them. But if you happen to stumble upon a pristine, uncirculated Idaho quarter, you could be holding something much more valuable than you think. The value of a coin is significantly impacted by its condition. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, and wear, are worth far more than those that have been circulated for years. The 2007 Idaho quarter, like many other state quarters, is often found in everyday change. But if you come across one that has been well preserved and shows little to no signs of wear, it could fetch a higher price among collectors. What makes the Idaho quarter even more valuable is the possibility of finding a rare minting error. Minting errors are mistakes that happen during the production process, and they are highly sought after by collectors. These errors can range from misaligned designs to doubled images or incorrect metal compositions. Any one of these errors can dramatically increase the value of the coin, turning it into a true collector's item. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter. While most of these quarters are worth just 25 cents, the rarest and most pristine versions of this coin have sold for far more. If you happen to have an uncirculated 2007 Idaho quarter in perfect condition, or one with a minting error, it could be worth an astounding $50,000. That's right, $50,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think that such a small, everyday object could hold so much value. But that's the magic of coin collecting. What might seem like a simple, ordinary quarter to the untrained eye can turn out to be a rare and valuable treasure. And if you happen to have one of these prized 2007 Idaho quarters, you could be in for an unexpected windfall. So, the next time you come across a 2007 Idaho quarter, take a closer look, check its condition, inspect it for any potential minting errors, and see if you might have a hidden gem on your hands. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who appreciates the beauty of coins, the 2007 Idaho State Quarter is definitely one to watch. On Top 3, we're about to explore a coin that not only captures a unique part of America's history, but also holds incredible value for those who know where to look. The 2018 Block Island Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series, might just be one of the most fascinating and valuable coins to hit the scene in recent years. You may have passed by this coin countless times, but stick with us, because by the end of this video, you'll see why the 2018 Block Island Quarter deserves your attention. First, let's set the stage. The America the Beautiful series is a collection of quarters issued by the U.S. Mint to honor national parks and sites across the United States. From 2010 to 2021, each year 5 quarters were released, each featuring a different park or landmark. These coins were designed not just as currency, but as a celebration of America's rich natural beauty, capturing the essence of the nation's most beloved landscapes. The 2018 Block Island Quarter is the 47th coin in this series, representing the picturesque Block Island, located off the coast of Rhode Island. It was released in 2018, following the earlier quarters featuring national parks and sites in various states. Block Island, though small, is an incredibly rich site in terms of history and natural beauty, which makes this quarter all the more significant. Block Island itself has been a popular destination for both nature lovers and those interested in American history. The island is known for its stunning cliffs, beautiful beaches, and wildlife, all of which make it a popular spot for outdoor activities like hiking and birdwatching. The island also has historical significance, having been inhabited for centuries and played a part in America's colonial history. For all these reasons, It makes sense that Block Island was chosen as one of the sites to be honored in the America the Beautiful series. The coin's design is a tribute to the island's stunning landscape and rich history. On the reverse side of the 2018 Block Island quarter, we find a depiction of the island's famous Mohegan Bluffs. These towering cliffs rise sharply from the sea and are one of the island's most iconic natural features. The image captures the cliffs in dramatic detail, showing them as they stand tall above the Atlantic Ocean, with the beach below and the gentle waves lapping at the shore. The visual design of the cliffs reflects not only the beauty of Block Island, but also the island's rugged and untamed nature. Above the Mohegan Bluffs, the quarter features a depiction of the Block Island Southeast Light, a historic lighthouse that has guided ships along the coast for over a century. The lighthouse is a significant part of the island's history, serving as both a beacon for ships navigating the dangerous waters of the Atlantic and as a symbol of the island's perseverance. The presence of the lighthouse on the coin underscores Block Island's maritime history, which has played a crucial role in the island's development and identity. The design of the 2018 Block Island quarter is incredibly detailed, combining both natural and man-made elements to tell the story of the island. Along with the Mohegan Bluffs and the lighthouse, the coin also includes inscriptions that read Block Island, Rhode Island, and 2018. These inscriptions provide context for the design, reminding collectors of the quarter's purpose, to honor one of America's natural wonders. Now, let's talk about the minting details. The 2018 Block Island quarter was struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, just like other quarters in the America the Beautiful series. The total mintage for this coin was in the millions, and it circulated widely, becoming a common coin in change. However, as we know in the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are everything. While many of these quarters may have been spent and worn over time, the true value of the coin lies in finding a well-preserved, uncirculated example. The 2018 Block Island quarter, like many other quarters in the America the Beautiful series, has garnered attention from collectors due to its beauty and historical significance. But what truly sets this coin apart is its appeal to both history enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. The coin is not just a piece of currency. It is a reminder of a natural wonder that is often overlooked by many dentists. Oh, why is the 2018 Block Island quarter so valuable? The answer lies in its combination of rarity, condition, and its place within the larger context of the America the Beautiful series. As time passes, the supply of uncirculated 2018 Block Island quarters decreases, making them rarer and more valuable. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, without the usual wear and tear of circulation, are highly sought after by collectors, especially when the coin features such a detailed and striking design. But there's more to the story. Some collectors are particularly interested in finding minting errors on coins, which can drastically increase their value. These errors are rare and happen when there is an issue during the minting process. It could be a misaligned design, doubling of images, or an incorrectly struck coin. These errors make the coin a unique piece, which is why they often carry such high value in the collector's market. Now, let's get to the big reveal: the value of the 2018 Block Island quarter. While the coin itself is generally worth only 25 cents in circulation, there are rare examples of this coin that have sold for an incredible amount. If you're lucky enough to find a pristine, uncirculated 2018 Block Island quarter, it could fetch upwards of $46,000 at auction. Yes, that's right, $46,000 for a single quarter. This remarkable value is due to the coin's rarity, its historical significance, and the high demand from collectors. Imagine finding one of these coins in a jar of loose change or while sifting through a collection. A coin worth a few cents could suddenly turn into a life-changing amount of money. Of course, not every 2018 Block Island quarter will reach this level of value, but with its unique design, minting errors, and rarity, it's certainly a coin worth keeping an eye on. The next time you come across a 2018 Block Island quarter, take a closer look. It might just be more than what it seems. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone just starting out, the 2018 Block Island quarter is a must-have for your collection. On Top 4, we're diving deep into the remarkable world of the United States quarter dollar, and more specifically, the 2020 National Park Quarter. While many quarters may pass unnoticed as mere pocket change, the 2020 National Park Quarter is a rare treasure that holds incredible value for those who know what to look for. So, if you've ever wondered about the significance of this coin, its design, and why it could be worth so much, stick around until the end. You'll be amazed by its worth. Let's start by setting the stage. The U.S. Mints America The Beautiful series of quarters has been an extraordinary collection of coins celebrating the country's greatest national parks and landmarks. Launched in 2010, the program was designed to honor the natural beauty and historical significance of various parks across the United States. Each year, 5 quarters were released, each showcasing a different park, adding to the rich collection of state quarters and helping to continue the legacy of commemorative coinage. By the time we reached the year 2020, the America the Beautiful series had gained immense popularity. People were collecting these coins not only because they showcased beautiful artwork and rich symbolism, but also because they represented some of America's most treasured sites. For coin collectors and history buffs alike, these quarters quickly became more than just currency. They were pieces of art and history rolled into one. The 2020 National Park Quarter is the 53rd coin in the series, and it honors the National Park of American Samoa. American Samoa is a U.S. territory located in the South Pacific, known for its incredible natural beauty and rich cultural heritage. It is home to some of the most pristine and unique landscapes in the world, including tropical rainforests, volcanic mountains, and coral reefs teeming with marine life. The 2020 National Park Quarter features a stunning design that captures the essence of American Samoa's national park. On the reverse side of the coin, we find a depiction of a female fruit bat hanging from a tree, a species native to the island. These bats are critical to the ecosystem in American Samoa, helping to pollinate plants and spread seeds, making them an essential part of the island's natural balance. The image of the bat is both captivating and symbolic, representing the interconnectedness of nature and the importance of preserving these delicate ecosystems. Above the bat, we also see an outline of the island's rugged landscape, which serves as a reminder of the diverse beauty of American Samoa. The inscription, American Samoa, and the year 2020 are displayed around the image, adding context to the design and further connecting the coin to the land it represents. But the design of this quarter is not just visually striking. It is deeply symbolic of the unique culture and environment of American Samoa. The fruit bat is not only a significant part of the island's ecology, but also a symbol of the island's native wildlife. The inclusion of this particular bat on the coin was no accident. It highlights the importance of conservation and environmental stewardship, a key theme of the America the Beautiful program. As we take a step back and examine the historical context, it's important to understand why American Samoa was chosen to be represented in this coin series. American Samoa, though a U.S. territory, is often overlooked when it comes to national recognition. Its selection for the America the Beautiful series was a significant moment, not just for the territory itself, but for the broader recognition of the Pacific Islands as part of the national fabric of the United States. It is a reminder that America's natural beauty is not confined to the mainland, but extends across oceans to the islands and territories that make up the U.S. As we transition to the technical aspects, let's take a look at how this coin came to be. The U.S. Mint produced the 2020 National Park Quarter in 3 different locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Each of these mints played a role in striking the quarter, with millions of coins produced in total. These coins were widely circulated throughout the United States, with many ending up in everyday transactions. While many of these coins may have seen regular use and wear, the true value of the 2020 National Park Quarter lies in its condition and any rare characteristics it may possess. As with any coin, condition is a major factor in determining its value. A coin that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that has been used in daily circulation. If you happen to find a 2020 National Park Quarter that has been carefully stored and preserved, it could be worth much more than its face value. Coins that have avoided the usual wear and tear are highly sought after by collectors, and the 2020 National Park Quarter is no exception. Whether it's a simple change jar find or one from a set of coins you've carefully preserved, an uncirculated version of this quarter is a valuable prize. But beyond its condition, some collectors are also drawn to coins with unique characteristics, such as minting errors. These errors are often unintentional mistakes made during the minting process, and they can significantly increase a coin's value. Some of the most common minting errors include doubled images, off-center strikes, and even incorrect inscriptions. If your 2020 National Park Quarter has a minting error, it could potentially be worth much more than the standard issue. Error coins are highly prized by collectors, and the more unusual the error, the higher the coin's value can be. So, what's the big deal about the 2020 National Park Quarter? Well, as mentioned, this coin is not just a beautiful representation of American Samoa's natural beauty. It's also one that holds great value in the world of coin collecting. While most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, there are some rare examples that have sold for astonishing prices. The most valuable specimens of the 2020 National Park Quarter, particularly those in uncirculated condition or with minting errors, can fetch up to $43,000 at auction. Yes, you read that correctly, $43,000 for a single quarter. This incredible value is a result of a combination of factors. First, the America the Beautiful series is highly popular among collectors, and the National Park of American Samoa is one of the more rare and less frequently discussed sites in the series. Second, the unique design and the symbolism behind the fruit bat and the landscape make this quarter especially appealing. And finally, the rarity of uncirculated coins and those with minting errors ensures that they stand out in the market and command premium prices. The next time you come across a 2020 National Park Quarter, take a moment to check its condition. If it's in pristine, uncirculated form or features a rare minting error, you could be holding a coin worth a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, the 2020 National Park Quarter is definitely one to keep an eye on. On Top 5, we're diving into a coin that holds both historical significance and incredible value in the world of numismatics, the 1976 United States Quarter. This particular quarter is no ordinary piece of currency. It's a part of a special collection that commemorates one of the most significant events in American history, the nation's bicentennial. Released in 1976, this coin carries a deep connection to the spirit of independence and national pride. Stick with us throughout this journey as we explore the fascinating story behind the 1976 quarter and uncover why it's become such a sought-after coin among collectors. To fully appreciate the 1976 quarter, we must first understand the historical context that led to its release. In 1976, the United States was celebrating its 200th anniversary, marking 2 centuries since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The bicentennial celebration was a nationwide event that was marked by parades, fireworks, and all kinds of special commemorations. In the spirit of celebrating this monumental event, the U.S. government decided to issue a series of special coins to mark the occasion, and the 1976 quarter was one of them. The decision to release a unique bicentennial quarter was part of a larger effort by the U.S. Mint to mark the nation's 200th year in a way that was both meaningful and symbolic. The 1976 quarter would not just be a regular coin. It would be a reflection of the nation's history, and its design would capture the essence of America's past while looking forward to the future. Before we get into the design, it's important to know that the 1976 quarter is unique in that it features a special reverse side. The quarter design was changed temporarily for the bicentennial celebration, which is why it stands out from other quarters in the series. Instead of the usual eagle on the reverse, the 1976 quarter features a depiction of the Liberty Bell, one of the most iconic symbols of American freedom and independence. The design itself was created by Dennis R. Williams, who won a nationwide competition for the bicentennial quarter design. Williams' depiction of the Liberty Bell is a beautiful and symbolic representation of the United States' fight for independence. The bell itself is shown in all its glory, with a crack running through it, a feature that is present on the real Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. This crack is a powerful reminder of the imperfections in the nation's history and its continual progress. Around the Liberty Bell, the coin also features the inscription, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum, reinforcing the unity and diversity that make the nation great. On the obverse, the 1976 quarter retained the familiar profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. However, there's a small but significant change. His image is now surrounded by a 1776 to 1976 inscription, marking the 200th anniversary of the nation's founding. This simple but powerful alteration made the coin feel even more tied to the bicentennial celebration, and it was a direct reflection of the historical importance of the year. The decision to feature George Washington on the obverse was a nod to the history of the coin itself. The Washington quarter, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932, had been in circulation for decades by the time the bicentennial rolled around. By maintaining Washington's likeness, the mint was honoring both the nation's first president and the historical continuity that led to the 200th anniversary. But it wasn't just the design of the coin that made it special. The 1976 quarter was struck in both copper-nickel clad and silver, with the silver versions being intended for collectors and limited releases. The minting process in 1976 also contributed to the quarter's uniqueness. The United States Mint produced over 1 billion bicentennial quarters in various forms, copper-nickel clad coins for circulation, as well as special silver-proof coins and special sets for collectors. While the vast majority of these quarters are not particularly rare, there are a few factors that have increased the value of certain coins. One of the key reasons for this value increase is the quarter's popularity as a bicentennial commemorative item. People were thrilled about the idea of celebrating the 200th anniversary of the country, and the 1976 quarter became a symbol of that celebration. Many Americans kept these coins as mementos, and as time passed, the demand for these coins only grew. While the mintages of the 1976 quarters were high, with over 1 billion produced, it's the condition of these coins that matters most when it comes to determining their value. Coins that have been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition are the most valuable, and this is true for the 1976 quarter as well. When looking at the value of a 1976 quarter, collectors place a premium on coins that have been carefully preserved. Coins that show little to no wear, with sharp details and clean surfaces, are in high demand. Over time, coins that have been stored in mint sets or specially protected packaging have survived in much better condition than those that were circulated in daily transactions. In addition to condition, some 1976 quarters also feature unique minting errors or characteristics that make them stand out. These errors can range from double die impressions to misstruck coins. And when these kinds of mistakes occur, the coins become highly valuable in the collector's market. A rare error coin, especially one that is tied to a significant year like 1976, can fetch a substantial amount at auction. These coins are prized because they are unique and impossible to replicate, which adds to their appeal for collectors. Now, let's talk about the current value of the 1976 bicentennial quarter. While the vast majority of these coins are worth just 25 cents, there are some examples that have fetched much higher prices. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1976 quarter can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if it's part of a special proof set. But for the rarest of the rare, those 1976 quarters with unique characteristics or minting errors, the price can soar to incredible heights. Some of these coins have been sold at auction for amounts that far exceed what you would expect for a regular quarter. If you have a 1976 bicentennial quarter that is in pristine condition or features a rare error, it could be worth up to $40,000. That's right, $40,000 for a single 1976 quarter. This may seem astonishing, but it's the reality for some of the rarest and most well-preserved examples of this iconic coin. The high value is due to the coin's place in American history, the popularity of the bicentennial celebration, and the rarity of finding these coins in top-notch condition. So, the next time you stumble upon a 1976 quarter, take a close look at its condition and any potential errors. You may be holding onto a small piece of American history that could be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!